Greetings in the name of Jesus Christ. I'm Owen Ross, the Director for the Center for Church Development, the CCD. One of the jewels of the North Texas Conference Center for Church Development is the Black Church Initiative, BCI. 6 BCI churches, St. Luke, Hamilton Park, St. Paul, Church of the Disciple, Warren, and the Village, all invested heavily in their assessments. Now they have organized BCI teams, they have received a coach, they are working these assessments, and they are assisting their congregations with their missions, ministries, and outreach to live into this new season we are entering into as a church and as a world. One of these churches, the Village UMC, led by Reverend Derek Jacobs, they had been meeting in a strip center for a decade. Then the pandemic hit. With the pandemic, all of our congregations faced uncertainties. But the Village had a God-given dream. Many years ago, a generous saint had donated a piece of property to the North Texas Conference that became worth over $1 million. The NTC granted that land to the Village to build a new church, and the Village in turn reimbursed the NTC for many of the expenses related to that land. The Center for Church Development then offered a $100,000 challenge grant to the Village from the legacy funds from closed churches. The Village would have to raise $200,000, and at that point they would receive the $100,000. The resilience of the Village congregation and their God-given dream resulted to them not only making that challenge grant, but in 2020, in the midst of the pandemic, they broke ground, they constructed their building, and they now have moved into their beautiful, amazing facility on 12 acres of land on Wintergreen, right off I-35 in Desoto, Texas. Church, Resilience is a generous congregation moving forward with their God-given dreams, even when the world tries to tell them now is not the time.